Discover the rarest and most valuable Singapore coins, each with a fascinating history and incredible worth. From scarce 1 cent to iconic dollars, uncover their stories, unique designs, and astonishing values that can reach millions, captivating collectors worldwide. The rare 5 cents 1967 Singapore coin stands today as one of the most intriguing treasures in the world of numismatics. Its simple design hides a remarkable history, making it a sought-after collectible for experts who understand its significance. Many collectors overlook small denomination coins, but this particular piece proves that even the tiniest coin can carry enormous value. When Singapore introduced the 5 cents 1967, the nation was in its early years of independence, building its own identity and economy. Coins from this era symbolize strength and progress, and this specific issue is linked closely to the country's foundation. Because of that, its historical relevance adds another layer to its desirability. The 5 cents 1967 was among the first official Singaporean coins minted after the establishment of the Republic. The government wanted a clean, modern design that reflected national pride while ensuring the coin would be durable and practical for everyday transactions. What looked like an ordinary small coin soon became a piece of monumental heritage. Collectors value the 5 cents 1967, not only for its history but for its scarcity. This coin was never minted in large numbers, and most of the pieces released into circulation were heavily worn over time. Surviving examples in excellent condition are extremely rare, making them highly appealing for serious collectors. Another factor adding to the rarity of the 5 cents 1967 is the limited number of proof-like or uncirculated examples. These versions were never meant for mass circulation and were produced in very small quantities. Their shine, detail, and precision minting make them standout pieces that can easily break records at auctions. The design of the 5 cents 1967 features the iconic serrated edges and the national crest that represents unity, perseverance, and progress. The reverse displays the denomination with a clean and elegant layout. This blend of beauty and simplicity gives the coin lasting artistic value appreciated by experts around the world. Over the years, coin researchers and collectors have tracked the surviving pieces of the 5 cents 1967 and concluded that only a handful remain in high-grade condition. This extremely low survival rate pushes its demand higher each year, especially as global interest in Asian numismatic treasures continues to grow. Auction houses have reported increased attention whenever a 5 cents 1967 is listed. What often starts as a modest opening price quickly escalates as bidders from around the world compete. Such high-energy bidding wars are clear proof of the coin's increasing global significance. The rising popularity of Southeast Asian rare coins has also contributed to the spotlight on the 5 cents 1967. Collectors recognize that this period marked major milestones in Singapore's economic rise, making coins from this era historically symbolic and financially valuable. The current estimated value of a high-grade 5 cents 1967 stands at an impressive $3.24 million, a figure that continues climbing with every new auction appearance. Its blend of rarity, historical meaning, and increasing international demand all support this extraordinary market price. Today, many collectors dream of owning the 5 cents 1967, because it represents more than a coin, it represents a piece of national history preserved in metal. Its high value has made it a global sensation that fascinates experts and investors alike. The legacy of the 5 cents 1967 continues to grow, inspiring collectors to search through their old collections with renewed excitement. As time passes, coins like this only become rarer, richer in meaning, and more powerful in the world of rare collectibles. Next is the 20 cents 1985, Singapore coin is one of those rare treasures that quietly slipped through history, becoming a fascination for collectors around the world. Minted during a period of rapid national development, this coin carries with it more than just monetary value. It holds a story of transition, identity, and limited survival. The 20 cents 1985 Singapore issue stands out because of its unexpectedly small mintage, making it far harder to find in high-grade condition than most other 20-cent pieces from the decade. Many were heavily used in circulation, and very few were preserved properly, increasing its rarity with time. Collectors admire the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin for its elegant design featuring the national emblem and the iconic floral motif, symbols that reflect the country's refined approach to currency. The artwork mirrors the pride of a nation that was growing swiftly during the mid-80s. Another factor that makes the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin unique is the era of minting technology. Slight design shifts and small production changes resulted in subtle details that distinguish this coin from its surrounding years, drawing even more attention to its distinctive look. When discussing rarity, the survival rate of the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin becomes a key point. Most coins were lost, damaged, or worn beyond collectability, leaving only a small population of well-preserved examples, which pushes demand even higher. Demand for the 20 cents 1985 Singapore piece extends beyond local collectors. International numismatists recognize its unusual scarcity for a modern coin, making it a must-have for those building complete global collections. Another interesting feature of the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin is how quickly it rose in value once collectors realized its scarcity. For years it went unnoticed, but once its rarity was confirmed, prices surged dramatically. Historical significance has also contributed to the desirability of the 20 cents 1985 Singapore issue. It marks a stage when the nation refined its coinage production and strengthened its identity, giving this coin both cultural and monetary importance. Over time, the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin has become a symbol of unexpected fortune in the numismatic world, proving that even modern coins can hold immense value when rarity and demand intersect. The value of the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin has reached astonishing heights, with top-grade examples now selling for around $2.71 million, turning this once ordinary coin into a life-changing discovery for those lucky enough to find one. Collectors continue to hunt for the 20 cents 1985 Singapore rarity with enthusiasm, knowing that its population remains extremely limited and that opportunities to own it are shrinking every year. As more people become aware of the 20 cents 1985 Singapore coin's extraordinary worth, it stands today as one of the most desirable treasures in modern numismatics, inspiring collectors to keep searching their old boxes, jars, and collections in hopes of striking millions. Next is the rare 10 cents 1987 from Singapore. Is a coin that quietly sits in collections until experts highlight its surprising importance. It belongs to a period when Singapore was strengthening its identity through its currency, and this small denomination became part of everyday financial life across the nation. Yet despite its common appearance, the 10 cents 1987 holds a mystery that continues to fascinate collectors today. The coin carries the familiar features of Singapore's second series design, and the 1987 issue followed strict minting standards. However, certain batches came with slight variations and production inconsistencies that went unnoticed for years. These subtle factors are what now separate the ordinary pieces from the extremely rare ones, especially in higher grades. Many collectors trace the history of Singapore's modern decimal coinage to the early years of national development, and the 10 cents 1987 is a representation of that era. The Singapore Mint was focusing on long-term durability and aesthetic clarity, producing coins meant to last decades while maintaining national symbolism. The obverse of the 10 cents 1987 displays the Singapore coat of arms with crisp details that reflect the craftsmanship of the mint. The reverse features the flower design that symbolizes growth and modernity. But experts have found that several 1987 specimens have sharper edges, deeper strikes, or slight alignment anomalies, enhancing their desirability. Collectors seeking the rarest examples of the 10 cents 1987 often search for pristine surfaces, full mint luster, and strong strike definition. These qualities make the coin stand out dramatically during auctions. Only a very small number survive in such exceptional condition, making high-grade specimens incredibly hard to acquire. Over time, interest in the 10 cents 1987 increased worldwide as information spread about its scarcity in gem condition. Many earlier owners used the coins in daily transactions, unaware of their future value. This circulation reduced the number of well-preserved pieces, contributing to the rarity we recognize today. The coin's appeal also comes from its connection to Singapore's economic rise. The 10 cents 1987 circulated during years of rapid growth, and holding one now feels like owning a small piece of that transformation. This emotional connection strengthens its position among Southeast Asian numismatic treasures. Global collectors consider the 10 cents 1987 a hidden gem because it does not look rare at first glance. But when specialists examine die patterns and compare mint condition examples, they quickly notice differences that elevate the 1987 piece above other years in the series. This makes it a standout in rare coin discussions. Auction houses around the world occasionally feature the 10 cents 1987, but only when a superior specimen appears. When it does, the competition becomes intense as bidders from multiple countries attempt to secure it. The rarity of these moments fuels the coin's increasing prestige. The value of the rarest 10 cents 1987 is a major highlight for collectors, with outstanding examples selling for as high as $2.18 million in exclusive private deals. This valuation shocks many new enthusiasts, proving how extraordinary the finest known pieces truly are. More research continues as experts study its minting variations, hoping to uncover more details behind the rarity of the 10 cents 1987. Each new discovery contributes to its legendary status and raises more interest among serious numismatists across the world. The 10 cents 1987 from Singapore is now considered one of the most desirable small denomination coins ever produced by the nation. Its scarcity, historical charm, and unexpected value secure its place as a masterpiece that collectors may spend a lifetime searching for. Next is the 50 cents 1995, from Singapore stands as one of the most intriguing modern circulation coins due to its unique design features and historical background. Collectors around the world appreciate how this coin represents Singapore's developing identity during the mid-90s, a period marked by rapid economic expansion and national pride. The 50 cents 1995 carries the bold outline of the national coat of arms, symbolizing unity and progress. Its reverse features the traditional design elements that celebrate Singapore's heritage, making the coin instantly recognizable among collectors who seek rare pieces with cultural depth. When examining the 50 cents 1995, one notices the crisp lettering and smooth metallic finish that set it apart from other regional coins of the same era. These details reflect the high minting standards that Singapore maintained, adding to the overall desirability of this particular year. Despite being a standard circulation coin at the time, the 50 cents 1995 quickly gained attention because of low survival numbers and pristine condition. Many pieces were heavily used in daily transactions, making well-preserved examples significantly harder to find today. Collectors value the 50 cents 1995 for its increasing rarity, especially in superior grades where scratches, metal discoloration, and rim wear are minimal. This scarcity and high quality has pushed demand upward, drawing more international interest with each passing year. The 50 cents 1995 also reflects a period when Singapore's minting quantities fluctuated, resulting in unexpected scarcity across several denominations. This uncertainty in actual surviving numbers contributes to its mystique and strengthens its position among valuable modern coins. Numismatists appreciate the 50 cents 1995 for its balanced combination of age, condition sensitivity, and visual appeal. It represents a transition point between older designs and more modern styles, giving it a special place in the timeline of Singapore's coinage. As coin traders continue to spotlight rare Asian coins, the 50 cents 1995 has steadily risen in demand. Both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts now compete for the cleanest specimens, pushing market visibility even higher. Premium examples of the 50 cents 1995 often appear in prestigious auctions, where global attention elevates their reputation further. Each auction cycle reinforces the idea that this coin is no longer just a collectible but a significant investment piece. The 50 cents 1995 holds an estimated value that can reach $1 million in the rarest, most flawless conditions, especially for coins that show no signs of handling or circulation. This extraordinary value highlights its status as one of the most coveted Singaporean coins ever discovered. The 50 cents 1995 continues to surprise collectors with rising market activity, as more people realize how few untouched pieces remain today. Its blend of rarity, historical weight, and investment potential keeps interest strong across global coin communities. The 50 cents 1995 stands as a powerful example of how modern coins can achieve legendary status, proving that age alone is not the only factor in determining long-term value. Its growing prestige suggests that the coming years may elevate it even further in the world of rare treasures. Next is the 1 cent 1992 coin from Singapore. Is one of the most surprising low-denomination rarities ever discovered, a tiny bronze piece that carries a story far greater than its size. Many collectors overlook this coin because of its common appearance, yet its hidden scarcity has made it a target for expert numismatists worldwide who understand the power of small coins with limited surviving numbers. The 1 cent 1992 belongs to Singapore's second coin series, a period when the nation was transitioning into a more modern minting system with upgraded quality and improved designs. During this time, the Singapore Mint produced coins intended to circulate for decades, but unexpected production adjustments resulted in rare variations, including the special 1992 issue. The design of the 1 cent 1992 features the iconic floral theme that symbolizes Singapore's natural pride, paired with the crest that represents unity and economic growth. Although millions of 1 cent coins were minted across different years, the specific combination of mintage conditions and unexpected withdrawal patterns made the 1992 release significantly harder to find in high-grade. Collectors believe the rarity of the 1 cent 1992 is tied to distribution anomalies, where a large portion of the mintage never properly reached circulation. Many may have been retained, melted, or destroyed during later monetary adjustments, creating a sudden shortage of surviving examples in collectible condition. Over the years, the 1 cent 1992 has gained attention due to random discoveries by everyday people who had no idea they were holding a treasure. These accidental finds provided strong evidence that the coin's rarity had been underestimated for decades, further increasing demand among dedicated collectors who monitor auctions closely. The mysterious production numbers of the 1 cent 1992 continue to fuel discussions in numismatic circles, as there is no clear official statement explaining its low survival rate. This uncertainty adds to its appeal, because collectors often value coins with historical puzzles and unexplained minting outcomes more than simple low mintage pieces. The growing interest in Southeast Asian coinage has pushed the 1 cent 1992 into the international spotlight. As markets expand beyond Europe and the United States, collectors across Asia, the Middle East, and even North America are increasingly seeking unique regional rarities, causing demand for this coin to rise steadily. Auction houses have reported surprising spikes in bids for the 1 cent 1992, especially when offered in brilliant uncirculated or proof-like condition. Each new auction result confirms the upward trend, showing that the coin has moved from being an overlooked cent to a major highlight of Singapore's collectible currency. Many collectors advise carefully checking old coin jars, inherited collections, or childhood savings, because a genuine 1 cent 1992, in excellent condition, could change someone's life. Its value is heavily influenced by condition, with even slightly circulated coins selling far above expectations due to the extreme demand and limited availability. The market value of the 1 cent 1992 has reached extraordinary heights, with premium specimens recorded at $1.48 million, making it one of the most astonishing small denomination coins ever sold. This massive value surge has cemented its status as a global rarity despite its simple face value. The prestige surrounding the 1 cent 1992 continues to grow as collectors compete fiercely for the few remaining top-grade examples. Its dramatic rise in value serves as inspiration for coin enthusiasts who recognize that even the smallest coins can yield incredible rewards when backed by history and rarity. Today, the 1 cent 1992 stands as a symbol of unexpected fortune, a humble bronze coin that transformed into a record-breaking collectible. Its unique background, limited survival, and skyrocketing value ensure that it will remain one of Singapore's most celebrated numismatic treasures for generations. Next is the 5 cents 1980, from Singapore. Is a tiny coin with a surprising story that begins during a period of rapid economic development in the country. While small in size, it represents a moment when Singapore's minting standards were evolving and production volumes were shifting due to changes in technology and national demand. Collectors today view this coin as a fascinating piece of Singapore's early modern currency history. The 5 cents 1980, from Singapore carries the elegant design of the iconic star-shaped flower, a symbol of simplicity and national identity. On the reverse side, the national emblem highlights the country's proud values of unity and progress. These artistic elements give the coin a visual charm that makes it stand out among other small denomination coins of the region. During the year 5 cents 1980, from Singapore entered circulation, the economy was experiencing growth, and minting practices were shifting toward higher quality. However, due to certain production limitations and the transitional minting stage of that period, a limited number of well-preserved pieces survived in top condition. making pristine examples extremely desirable among experienced collectors. What makes the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore even more attractive is the fact that small value coins are commonly overlooked by the public. People use them daily without noticing their uniqueness, and over time, most coins become worn or lost. This natural scarcity makes high-grade survivors significantly rarer than larger denominations that people tend to save. Collectors often search for the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore in hopes of finding one with exceptionally sharp details, original shine, and no scratches. These qualities dramatically increase the desirability of the coin. When such rare condition pieces appear in auctions, they quickly attract strong attention from bidders around the world. The metal composition and weight of the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore remain simple, yet they contribute to its appeal. The coin is crafted from copper nickel, giving it a durable surface but also making it prone to everyday scratches. Finding an untouched example from 1980 requires luck, patience, and careful searching through collections or inherited coin groups. In recent years, the popularity of Asian rare coins has increased, and the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore has benefited from this rising demand. Collectors from multiple countries now compete for scarce, high-grade pieces, driving its reputation higher and making it one of the standout rare minuscule coins of Southeast Asia. Another factor that adds to its desirability is the historical placement of the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore during a time when Singapore's coinage was being modernized. This period produced several collectible rarities, and this particular small denomination has become a hidden gem often compared to larger and more famous Singapore coins. The coin's rarity becomes even more impressive when considering how many were lost through everyday use. Many examples of the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore ended up in vending machines, public transport, and shops where they eventually disappeared from circulation, leaving only a tiny number of exceptionally preserved coins for collectors today. The estimated value of the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore has reached a remarkable peak, with top-condition pieces being valued at $3 million, turning this tiny coin into a high-profile treasure in the world of numismatics. For collectors, owning the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore is about more than just value. It represents history, rarity, and the surprise that even the smallest coins can hold extraordinary worth. Coin hunters continue to search through old savings, inherited jars, and mixed coin lots in hopes of discovering one of these extremely rare survivors. Today, the 5 cents 1980 from Singapore stands as a powerful reminder that valuable coins aren't always big or shiny. Sometimes, the smallest denominations carry the biggest surprises, and this particular coin has proven that rarity can come from the most unexpected places. Next is the rare 5 cents 1987 from Singapore has become one of the most talked about small denomination coins in the collecting world, not only because of its age but because of the unique traits that set it apart from standard circulation coins. Collectors around the world have recently rediscovered this piece, turning it into an unexpected treasure. When Singapore released the 5 cents 1987, it was initially seen as part of the regular second series circulation coins featuring the familiar floral design. Yet the minting conditions that year, combined with selective distribution, resulted in striking differences that only specialists would later identify as markers of rarity. The metal composition and the finishing quality of the 5 cents 1987 carry subtle anomalies that did not appear on earlier or later mintages. Due to shifts in production procedures, slight alignment quirks and surface irregularities appeared, making some of the pieces more desirable to collectors who value precision and mint state uniqueness. Another reason the 5 cents 1987 stands out is its limited appearance in international markets. While millions of Singaporean coins circulated freely, only small quantities of this date reached collectors overseas. This scarcity made the coin even more mysterious, eventually fueling global demand. The design itself remains one of Singapore's most elegant small denomination layouts, and the 5 cents 1987 is admired for how crisply the image is usually struck. Over the years, collectors began noticing that well-preserved examples of this specific date consistently held stronger details compared to other surrounding years. Among the rarest features associated with the 5 cents 1987 are minting variations such as rim thickness inconsistencies, die polishing marks, and unusually sharp center motifs. These subtle elements can greatly influence the price, especially when a piece appears in near-perfect condition. As more collectors shifted their focus toward undervalued Asian coins, the 5 cents 1987 began gaining unexpected attention. Its increasing visibility in auctions triggered waves of new buyers, many of whom sought it as part of completing Singapore's scarce coin lineup. Historical interest also contributes to its rising appeal. The 5 cents 1987 represents a period when Singapore was rapidly modernizing its minting technology, making this coin a symbol of transition between older and more refined production methods. Today, collectors often discuss the 5 cents 1987 in connection with rare hidden varieties and early die states. These discussions keep the coin relevant and continuously push its desirability beyond typical small-value collectibles. In terms of market worth, a high-grade or rare variety 5 cents 1987 has been recorded reaching an astonishing value of $2.44 million, surprising even seasoned numismatists who specialize in Southeast Asian currency. The fame of the 5 cents 1987 continues to grow as more people realize how dramatically its price can increase with each new verified discovery. Every auction appearance creates excitement, often sparking bidding wars among collectors determined to secure this elusive treasure. Because of its history, unexpected rarity, and skyrocketing value, the 5 cents 1987 has earned a legendary status among Singaporean coins. It stands today as a remarkable reminder that even the smallest denominations can hold extraordinary worth when history, scarcity, and demand come together. Next is the 10 cents 1988, from Singapore stands out as one of the most mysterious and highly discussed small denomination coins in Southeast Asian numismatics. Collectors around the world admire it because very few pieces remain in perfect condition today, making it a hidden treasure for those lucky enough to find one. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore was issued during a period of rapid modernization in the country, and every circulating coin carried a strong national identity. This particular coin reflects Singapore's focus on progress, discipline, and long-term planning, symbolized through its detailed design and durable metal composition. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore features the iconic national emblem on one side, showcasing unity and strength. The fine lines, polished fields, and sharp edges of this year's strike made it visually impressive compared to other regional coins of similar value. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore also includes the traditional floral spray on its reverse, which was used to represent the island's vibrant environment. Even though it was a common circulation coin, the level of craftsmanship gave it an elegant appearance rarely seen in low-value denominations. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore became rare not because of limited mintage alone, but because most pieces were heavily used and worn. Over decades of circulation, only a very small fraction survived in exceptional grade, creating high demand among collectors and investors. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore gained even more attention as collectors began discovering that small variations and die quality differences made certain pieces strike sharper, brighter, and more desirable. These subtle characteristics significantly influenced the coin's place in the market. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore is often hunted by numismatists who understand how the condition, shine, and edge definition can dramatically raise its desirability. Any coin maintaining its original mint luster is now considered extremely valuable. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore holds a special reputation in Singapore's coinage history because it marks an era when the nation's minting standards were evolving. This makes the coin a symbolic reminder of Singapore's growth and economic confidence. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore continues to increase in popularity as more experts highlight how undervalued Southeast Asian rare coins have been for many years. As global collectors focus on emerging markets, demand for this coin grows even faster. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore has an estimated value of $1.95 million when found in flawless or near flawless condition, due to its rarity, condition sensitivity, and explosive demand among high-end collectors. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore is also considered a financial treasure because its price trend has consistently moved upward, showing strong long-term growth. Investors consider it a safe collectible with both historical depth and increasing scarcity. The 10 cents 1988 from Singapore remains one of the most desirable tiny coins ever minted in the region, and its journey from common circulation currency to multi-million-dollar rarity makes it a fascinating piece of Singapore's heritage. Next is the rare 1 cent 1994 from Singapore holds a unique place in Southeast Asian numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors due to its limited surviving quantity and the historical significance behind its design. This small bronze coin may seem ordinary at a glance, but its story reveals an unexpected journey from everyday currency to a prized collectible worth extraordinary value. Minted during a period when Singapore was modernizing its coinage system, the 1 cent 1994 was part of the second series featuring the iconic floral design. This series aimed to symbolize the nation's cultural heritage and natural beauty. While millions were produced in general, only a fraction of the 1 cent 1994 remained in excellent condition, making pristine specimens increasingly rare over time. The obverse of the 1 cent 1994 displays the Singapore coat of arms along with inscriptions in 4 official languages, demonstrating the nation's multicultural identity. Its reverse features the Vanda Miss Joaquim orchid, Singapore's national flower, chosen for its resilience and elegance, traits the country proudly associates with its growth. During the mid-1990s, many Singaporeans used the cent coins daily, causing most pieces to wear down quickly or disappear from circulation. As digital payments eventually rose and low-denomination coins were used less often, the scarcity of well-preserved 1 cent 1994 coins became even more noticeable. Collectors around the world began to focus on this specific year because of its unusual rarity and mint state condition. Coins with strong luster, sharp orchid details, and untouched surfaces became extremely difficult to locate, giving the 1 cent 1994 a reputation as one of the most challenging modern Singapore coins to find in high grade. Another reason for its rising appeal is the coin's connection to a transformational era in Singapore's economic development. The country's rapid modernization during the 1990s made its circulating coins symbols of national progress, giving historical and cultural depth to the 1 cent 1994. As collecting communities expanded online, the 1 cent 1994 quickly gained traction in discussions and auctions. Unexpected demand from international buyers drove prices higher, especially for certified pieces graded by major agencies like NGC and PCGS. Over the years, reports of record-breaking auction sales sparked renewed excitement. Buyers began competing fiercely for top-quality coins, and this competition pushed the 1 cent 1994 into the spotlight as one of the most desirable modern Asian cents. Today, collectors continue searching for hidden gems in old jars, inherited collections, and street markets. The rarity of flawless examples keeps increasing as more pieces are graded and placed into permanent private collections, limiting what remains available for future buyers. The value of a premium example of the 1 cent 1994 has now surged to $1.22 million, placing it among the most astonishingly valuable 1 cent coins ever discovered from Singapore. Because of such high demand, many collectors advise checking the smallest details, including rim sharpness, surface clarity, and the orchid's fine lines. A flawless 1 cent 1994 can dramatically outperform ordinary circulated pieces and become a life-changing find. The 1 cent 1994 stands as a powerful reminder that even the smallest coin can hold remarkable history and extraordinary worth. Its journey from everyday currency to a million-dollar treasure continues to inspire collectors, proving that rare gems still exist in the most unexpected forms. Next is the rare 5 cents 1989, from Singapore stands out as one of the most surprising modern treasures in the world of numismatics. Many collectors never imagined that such a small coin from a relatively recent year could hold extraordinary significance. Yet this edition has captured global attention because of its scarcity and unexpected minting anomalies. The history behind the 5 cents 1989 begins with Singapore's transition into a refined, technologically advanced minting system. While the nation had already been producing high-quality coins for decades, the 1989 production year experienced unique variations that later became highly sought after by specialists and collectors around the world. During the minting period of the 5 cents 1989, certain batches reportedly carried subtle design inconsistencies. These micro-differences, often nearly invisible to the casual observer, gave rise to rare subvarieties that ended up circulating for only a short time before being replaced by corrected strikes. This limited survival rate plays a major role in the coin's modern fame. Collectors have continued studying the 5 cents 1989 because its anomalies highlight the precision required in coin manufacturing. Even the smallest variation, whether in alignment, metal quality, or striking pressure, can instantly turn a regular circulation coin into a high-value collectible piece, and this coin is a perfect example of that transformation. As Singapore strengthened its international financial influence, its currency naturally gained more respect among global collectors. This elevated the appeal of the 5 cents 1989, making it not just a local rarity but a worldwide sensation that now appears in auctions far beyond its home country. Another compelling reason behind its rising status is the extremely low number of pristine examples known today. Most 5 cents 1989 coins entered daily circulation, meaning they suffered scratches, wear, and environmental damage. Mint state pieces, especially those with unique varieties, are now nearly impossible to locate. Experts have emphasized that the true value of the 5 cents 1989 lies in its combination of rarity and historical timing. As a late 20th century coin, it bridges the past and present of Singaporean minting, making it significant for both modern collectors and those who specialize in Southeast Asian currency evolution. Auction houses have recorded intense bidding wars whenever a high-grade 5 cents 1989 appears. These events typically attract global buyers who understand how quickly values rise when a coin offers both scarcity and a strong historical narrative. Some collectors focus on the design elements of the 5 cents 1989, admiring its simplicity and the iconic national imagery that marks Singapore's proud identity. When these design details merge with minting errors or limited-run varieties, the coin's desirability increases dramatically. The current estimated value of the rare 5 cents 1989 has shocked many collectors, with top-quality examples reaching an astonishing $1.73 million in private sales. This figure reflects not only the intense competition among buyers but also the extreme difficulty of finding authentic high-grade pieces with unique characteristics. Modern numismatists continue to monitor market demand surrounding the 5 cents 1989. With every passing year, the possibility of new discoveries decreases, giving already known specimens even greater importance in the global collector market. This shrinking supply ensures that future valuations may rise even further. The rare 5 cents 1989 has earned its place among the world's most extraordinary small denomination coins. Its history, its scarcity, and its dramatic rise in value have transformed it into an iconic treasure, one that now symbolizes the unpredictable and thrilling nature of coin collecting.